Hi, my name is Dan Clark once again, and I just want to thank you for viewing all my YouTubes. And I just want to say that if you're a Jehovah's Witness or you're somebody out there that's in a similar religion and you're trying to find your way, you're trying to find your purpose in life, and it just seems like it's eluding you, or you don't know what to do, you've got some fears to overcome, I just want to tell you I have a little bit of support for you. If you go to my website, I have a CD that you can download in MP3, and it's called Grace by Miracles, Prospering in a Time of Uncertainty. And it talks about the 3 miracles that happened when I surrendered, when I cried out to God and said, hey God, help me out here. I need a little strength, I need a little bit of encouragement. And 3 wonderful miracles happened in my life. It was the miracle of Martha, the miracle of Big Don, and the miracle of the paintings. And each of them impacted my life in a certain way. When I was in that position, when I was contemplating leaving the Jehovah's Witnesses after 40 years, there was a lot of fear. But there was also a divine discontent that kept bubbling up into me, a frustration that I had to honor if I was going to survive my life. I felt like I wouldn't have lived much longer if I would have stayed in that discontent or stayed in that denial or denied that voice. I feel like that voice was Christ calling me, Christ saying, come, come. And you know what? I followed in a way of Christ answering, or God, or Spirit, however you want to say it. In way of that answering, there were 3 miracles that happened. One was Martha. She took me and she helped me. She got the hooks out. I found out that there were angels in the world. I found out that women were wonderful teachers, and they belonged on the platform if they were teachers. You know, they didn't belong in the back of a room or a rag over the top of their head. They're human. They're incredible. Miracle from God took place with this miracle of Martha. And this lady worked with me for years to help me detangle some of my religious thinking and help me dig up some things deep down and uproot them and take a look at them and defrag myself from them. And it was wonderful. I needed to get those hooks out. As I meet Jehovah's Witnesses today, I notice they don't have the hooks out. Many of them are still fear being out. Many of them are on heavy-duty drugs because of the depression and because they're still partially in that ideology. They haven't freed themselves. So I made this tape called Prospering in Times of Uncertainty, Grace by Miracles. Those 3 miracles, one totally freed me emotionally and mentally. It's the most wonderful experience I had in my life, and I realized at that time that that experience was Christ. It was Christ trying to call me out, and it was this Christ that led me to this lady, and that she was led to me. And it was a wonderful relationship. And the next relationship was a guy that came into my life. He was called Big Don, and he was another angel. And he shared with me finances and how to get along in this world and how to make it, and told me I was an entrepreneur, something I didn't know. Held up a mirror for me so I could see myself and who I was. And it was just another angel from God that helped me be equipped to live in this life and survive. And it's a wonderful thing. I talk about those miracles because those miracles out there are waiting for you. Those miracles I know are waiting for you, and that divine discontent in you is Christ calling you. He says, I've come so you could have life, and have life in abundance. And that's your life too. He says you were created in God's image and likeness, and to let your light shine. So you have a light that this world needs. And if you listen to this, if you download it, you can download it immediately, you'll hear these 3 things that happen, these 3 miracles, and you'll hear also 3 ingredients that I believe that I did on my part to help invoke these miracles so that they came about. It's just an amazing story, and I know you're going to love it, and I know you're going to be set free. And you were meant to be free. You weren't meant to be in a cage, anybody's cage. And I know, because I lived in that emotional cage of the Watchtower, in that invisible mesh of my mind where I couldn't move either way. Don't go out there, don't read that, don't do this, make your meetings, go door to door, on and on. I lived in that, and I'm free. And I really am totally free. And you know what I believe? I believe there's no other way to find God. I believe that we have to find God for ourselves, within ourselves and without ourselves. In both arenas is how we have to find God. I don't think we find God third party. I don't think we find God through our pastor, so to speak, or through the elder. I think we have to go directly to the source through prayer, and that God's Spirit bears witness with our spirit, and the two of us become one. And that's what I found. I found God outside of religion. I'm very faithful. I'm very connected to God, and I'm very happy. So anyway, I just want to share those two things with you to take a look. I've also written another book. It's called Eyewitness, the shocking insider story of Jehovah's Witnesses. If you want to know what's going on in there, what life looks like in there, what it looked like through my eyes as a child, how I saw things, how I lived, and how I got away. This is also another good book. So you can get this book from Amazon. And anyway, I just want to say God bless, and you know what? I know wonderful things await you. I know that the greatest life yet to be is just beyond what you fear the most. I know it is. And I just hope you take that leap of faith and go out there and get that life that Jesus promised. He says, I've come so you can have life and have it in abundance. Not later, not, some distant heaven. I know a lot of people are longing to get to heaven, and there's nothing wrong with that. But now, Jesus says, I've come so you can have life and have it in abundance. So that's his promise to us. So let's take advantage of that. Let's let our light shine. Let's offer ourselves to the world. Let's help out in any way we can, encourage. Let's do what the Bible said. Let's love God with our whole heart, mind, and soul, and love our neighbor, our next door neighbor, as ourself. Go over and lend a hand. Lend some money. Cook a dinner. Do something. But that's the real teaching of Christ, is love, not judgment. Not we're right and all them people are wrong. It's not about that. So anyway, I just want to say God bless and thank you. And like I said, if you've got any questions, you want to talk to me personally, just send me an email, sign up for my newsletter, and we'll be in contact, and I'll help you in any way that I can. I'll help you make that leap. I'll help you walk through the fear. I'll help you defrag from some of those beliefs. We'll take a good look at them. We'll go down deep. We'll pull them up. We'll take a look at them, put them in the light of reason, and we'll see if there's anything we can do to make life better for you and set you free. And anyway, that's my hope for you. And I just want to say God bless, and again, and thank you so much, and look forward to talking to you soon.